Hi dear friends, hope you are all doing well. I am Srinivas once again in front of you. Today I am touching totally a new subject, a new frontier, which we are all aware by studying some newspapers and some books. Still, there will be so many doubts, persistent doubts, and so many issues. That is, my today's talk is on breaking the barriers of space. The purpose of my selecting this particular topic is, you all must be knowing, on 11th of this month, Virgin Galactic Space Shuttle is going to a private sector company venturing into space activity, which will be carrying a person of Indian origin also. Her name is Sirisha Bandla. She is from Andhra Pradesh, went and settled in USA when she was a child of around 4 to 5 years. She is an aerospace engineer, and she is part of the 6-member team who are going into that space, breaching the barriers of space in a spacecraft Unity 22, which is conceptualized by Virgin Galactic Company. The topic I am going to cover it, keeping the knowledge requirements of a person who is going to appear for civil services. Because in civil services general knowledge, general awareness paper, there will be descriptive type where a person will be required to put his answers on a particular question in a paragraph or in some 10 to 15 lines. I feel it is better I prepare my topic in such a way that it will be useful to all the types of the people, right from the students who are going to appear for competitive exams, right from the civil services, POs, professional officers, other civil services, other state government jobs and all, where people will be required to attend for the interviews and all. And whenever they ask any questions regarding this particular issue, they should be in a position to make the presentation in a beautiful way. And also this particular subject, in case they have included it as a part of a group discussion also, they can present the subject well. So I have thoroughly prepared this subject, took a lot of time for preparing the subject content. So my first part, and also this is going to be useful of knowledge, acquiring a lot of knowledge, general knowledge, and some fun for all the other people like me, like children and all, because the topic I have conceptualized in a very lucid way, in a very simple language that anybody can understand. I just want to go back to 60 years back when Yuri Gagarin, a Russian cosmonaut, orbited the Earth some 60 years back. The space technology has gone leaps and miles from that age. And after that, so many countries, including India, they have sent their citizens to explore the space. Before I go into further, I want to talk about a person. He is a visionary. He visualized some 150 years back, more than 150 years back, that electricity can be distributed by means of a wireless means. That means without wires, through Wi-Fi, electricity can be distributed. That he has conceptualized some 150-160 years back. He has also conceptualized and visualized that an aircraft can take off from the airport, not like this, but in a vertical way, like a rocket. At that time, people were thinking and laughing at him that he is a mad guy. But ultimately, whatever that gentleman, that scientist, famous scientist, told, visualized, conceptualized, are becoming true now. He is none other than Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla is a great engineer, he is a visionary, he is a great scientist, created wonders, but unfortunately his name could not be selected for Nobel Award. But there is one person After 100 years, after nearly 140, 150 years afterwards, one person realized he has studied the ideas of this great gentleman, Tesla, and whatever he has visualized, this particular person wanted to make it a reality. He is none other than the chairman, CEO of the company which is producing electric cars in a very big way, that is Tesla cars. His name is Elon Musk. He proved that a car can be run without the use of a normal fuels and all. Very economically, in a very cheaper way, a car can be built with the help of electricity, a big battery, with loading of lot of computer software, including artificial intelligence and everything. And Tesla is creating wonders in the world automobile industry. Now, hope you all must be knowing and aware. Apart from that, Elon Musk has ideas and ideals to make the dreams of the renowned scientist Nikola Tesla's dreams a reality. And he also made up his plans to become a competitor to NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, established his own company called SpaceX. And now, whether you believe it or, my dear friends, SpaceX Corporation is now taking the orders up to more than 2/3 of what are all the things that NASA is doing. The contract is now given to SpaceX. Now, logistically, SpaceX is doing Falcon rockets and all, it creating wonders in space logistics, particularly supplying logistics to International Space Station in this space. So, he has started the reusable technology in Falcon rockets, and the cost of each rocket usage is 50% less than what NASA has been spending so far. That is his achievement. Now my friend Elon Musk has come with another idea to do space travel by a common man a reality. Space travel means he will go and he will be sitting in a rocket, he will be going there and touching even ISS, spend 1 or 2 days there and coming back. And he has visualized and almost his dream of sending the ordinary people, ordinary passengers to experience space travel by sending the people on the rockets built by him, Falcon and all, is going to become a reality in a year or two. So for India, Rakesh Sharma was the first person, cosmonaut, to go into the space. Some 1984, I think he has gone there. Subsequently, our friend Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams, both of them, they are persons of Indian origin. Kalpana Chawla is a great space and astronaut, space engineer there. And Houston Space Center, she was working as a space engineer, and she has once gone there and spent some 7 to 8 days in the International Space Station and came back, and subsequently in her next adventure to space, unfortunately, she lost her life just minutes before landing in while descending from the space. So the rocket got burst at the point of re-entry into the Earth atmosphere due to some thermo-tile issue. One tile came out. Because of that, the temperature peeped into the whole system of the spacecraft and it got exploded. And the world has lost one of the greatest space scientists, that is Kalpana Chawla. My eyes will become wet when I go to San Francisco and look at the space laboratory there in San Francisco. Okay, afterwards Sunita Williams went. She also, this was astronaut, 7 to 8 days she spent in ISS. Now Sirisha Bangla is now going there. So what is the difference between the space activity done by the earlier people from India or the world and about the Sirisha? What she is going to do, whether she is to do in the same way, in a similar way, going by a rocket and spending some time in the space, some days in the space, doing some experiments and coming back, or she doing something differently? Yes, she is going to do something differently, but the whole credit goes to Virgin Galactic.